Thank you. So good night, good afternoon, everybody. So I will give you an update about what's going on in our chapter. My name is David Delgado Vendrell. I'm the technical coordinator of the chapter. And well, to start with what we do with the chapter, let me show you who we are, at least internally. Sergio Muñoz, you already know who is him. He's the chair of the chairman of the chapter, and we also have Nora helping us for the management and financial support. And I am also trying to help them from the technical perspective, coordinating different projects and so on. But at the core of our chapter, what we have is activity, actions, and all of them are relying on what we call working groups and sector committees, making projects or establishing different working groups as the contractors one, as I will show you later on. And of course, what we have is also the board, and the board is represented by different types of organizations across the industry within Spain. And these are the numbers in terms of membership from our chapter. It's a chapter coming from 2012, and the last numbers from December 31st are 273 members. 85% of them are organizations. So we have some individuals, but mostly are organizations. And these are the different sectors. It matches with what we have established as the committees. So we have the education and research, technology, operations, construction, and design. The percentages that you can see here are the internal ones, let's say. This is not representative of which is the percentage in our, of course, in our industry, which the numbers are totally different. And these are the three pillars for our actions: open BIM adoption, standardization, and communication and dissemination. And now I will go through some slides in which I expand each of those pillars and some of the actions related to them. So open BIM adoption, and what we also try to do is help the acceleration, right? So we try to cooperate with relevant public and private organizations, not only in Spain, also with some Latin American countries. Right now, what we are doing is helping regional governments such as the Valencian one, or also at the national level, the Spanish government, supporting its national BIM task group. I will go further later on. And we are open to keep doing this for any other of these type of players. And these players, especially the public ones, this is just a sample of what we have been doing with the Ministry of Spain, also with another regional government, the Catalan one. We are also representing the chapter within a regional commission called Building the Future Commission, but we are also helping the government with the new mandate, which is one that, along with the national one, will be included, I hope so, in that IFC mandate playbook that Aidan and others are preparing. So yeah, this is just a brief of what we are doing on that regard. And just to provide some context about that national mandate that we have in Spain, after many years having different, let's say, vertical mandates at a domain level, the national government decided to provide, let's say, an umbrella, trying to harmonize all those vertical or isolated mandates with a global one, a progressive one. It will start in April 2024, and progressively will increase the level of maturity of that mandate. And of course, it's a mandate in which Open BIM is also highlighted there. we can expand within that playbook or in other meetings, which are those details. Also regarding that open BIM adoption, we have different domains, and from the construction committee, we have the contractors working group. This is our most active group. Probably some of you know that in Spain there are quite big contractors, not just performing at a local level, but especially at an international level in Australia, Canada, United States, Latin America, etc. And some of them, the truth is, it's a group around 15, 18 members. Per quarters, we have some meetings. The next one is I think it's in 2 weeks in Madrid. I will be them also giving them support, and it's a good way. They really work. It's not just discussing things. They produce some outcomes in order to improving and addressing real messages to other players, not just the public ones, but other, of course, players that are collaborating. And we also have another quite active one, which is the technology committee. This is aimed for those members that are coming from the software vendor realm, let's say, or developers working within some organizations that are especially focused on standards and services implementation, so the technical side of our membership. And what we do for them, it's mainly 2 things. One, it's a quite historical program, which is called Open BIM Tour for us. This is twice per month, more or less. We are allowing them to show their workflows, Open BIM ones, of course, in which they can highlight the functionalities from their software. And what we'll start in 2024, it's a new set of technical webinars trying to pull from this, let's say, updated Open BIM workflow, in which now we have new standards, new services, and so on. So we will try to get this new framework to them in order to show them that there are new things going on, what maybe they are already doing and what they are not doing yet, etc., etc. So this is what we do in this technical committee. We are also collaborating with the national standardization body, UNE, which is in, of course, mirroring what is happening at a European Union level, but also at an ISO level. So we are there with different members. I'm also part of them. And we are also providing there some webinars, educational trainings, and so on. And this is about the certification program, which is already active for some years now. With the foundations level, but we expect to apply the brand new practitioner level also in 2024. We hope so. So yeah, these are just some of our partners in terms of educational. So yeah, we hope to have them, but also new ones. And different webinars, events, IDS, PRL, and others to public and private players. And this is also what we try to improve iteratively, which is, well, which are the benefits for our members? Because we do many things, we try to do many things, of course, but sometimes we missed a bit, which is our main focus in the end, which is, well, where's the value for our members, right? And we have different types of members. So it's not easy to find a benefit, because what it seems a benefit for some of them, it's nothing for others. So, well, this is the list of what we try to do, and so far it's been working. But of course, maybe in 1 year or in 2 years we will have to change it or upgrade it, right? So this is something that our board is pretty concerned about improving it over time. And this is something that we launched last autumn in September. So from September to June, like let's say regular year, annual theme. So this is the one that it's going on 2023, 2024, OpenBeam and its relationship with other industry domains. So the purpose of establishing an annual theme is just to providing us an umbrella that can enable us at the end of the year to have some lessons learned regarding some particular topic, an important one within our industry, and then over the year, through different events, trainings, or whatever work that we are doing, we will try to pull up some of the outcomes from each of those small or not so small events, and then trying to build some backbone that we can learn from it, and then bringing it up for the next year. This is the idea with this. And I will not go one by one, don't worry, don't get scared, but this is just the map of what's going on in terms of our actions. And our actions are projects, and these projects sometimes produce some outcomes. So here we have the frozen ones, frozen because maybe they are still not active, or because we were launched, but then they stopped, but are there. These are the ones that are kicking off. And these are the ongoing ones. And of course, this is the bucket for the ones that have been already published. So let's put the focus now on the ongoing ones. The ongoing ones, it's the IFC translation into Spanish, the phase number 2. I will go further on the next slides. Also, the study of BIM adoption level in Spain. Right now, we are already reaching the second stage of this project. The first stage was in autumn. We launched a survey across the whole country. It's still active because we need to get more inputs, of course. And then the second part, the second stage, will be generating a report, quite detailed one, per regions, per sectors, and so on. And we will share it with the community. I will go through the next slides with some of these projects. One project that it's finished, and we finished in December, it's one of the outcomes from that cooperation with the National BIM Task Group. The government commissioned to buildingSMART a project to produce 14 educational videos in which we explain what's within that national BIM plan. Okay, so this is a set of videos, 3-4 minutes each one, captioned in Spanish with the same presenter and totally branded by the government logo and so on. But some of them, of course, they have some OpenBIM related content, but regardless of if it's 100% OpenBIM or not, we have helped them through the help of different professionals from our membership. Another project, it's the IFC translation into Spanish, phase 2. We had some years ago in our chapter another translation project, but at a local scope, let's say, that we have shared publicly through spreadsheets. But this is another upgrade to this, and what we are doing is collaborating with people such as Arthur, right, to upload in a more consistent way to finally the buildingSMART data dictionary with the Spanish layer. This is a project that has a first iteration before the Valencia summit. So these are the dates. Our goal is to have a set, a quite extensive one, because it's 25 participants, 22 translators, 2 validators, and 1 professional translator that we have also within the team. And yeah, we are collaborating using this platform, Crowding, and so far, well, it's been quite challenging, but also quite interesting. And for May, we will launch another project. The goal of this project is to provide some reference models for our market We have some quite outstanding examples, such as the Molio one in Denmark, right? So our idea is to have something also similar to that, but for building and also for infrastructure, because we found out that we were always claiming for some models for our events, for our project, and so on. And yeah, well, we have that GitHub, buildingSMART International, and so on. But yeah, but this is just for like a lab. We need something that is very tangible and useful for that, right? So, well, so let's build them, So we will do this open beamathon. This is how we have called it. And yeah, it will be a one-day challenge. And we will invite some companies and professionals to this event. And yeah, and this is our biggest project. This is the summit in Valencia. I hope to see you all there. This is the QR code to get registered if you didn't. And yeah, a lot of things are going on. It's just how many weeks, Aidan? I think 4 weeks ahead, or
Six.
yeah, something. Six. Okay. Well, I feel better if I think only 4. So yeah. Thank you very much. If you have some questions, I will be very happy to answer them.